Carson Beck has been on the draft radar for years now, but his stock has never been higher after his national championship appearance. But can he take an NFL team to those same heights? Find out in this 2-minute drill. Beck's game is incredibly well suited for the college level, as he displays moments of pinpoint accuracy and boasts one of the highest completion percentages in the country, with just under 75% of his passes making it into the receiver's hands. He's not making his receivers do much work either, as he puts the ball in the right spot and has strong enough decision-making to limit dangerous throws, allowing his receivers to usually generate some yards after the catch. He also has good size and bulk that will earn him attention from NFL scouts. He looks the part of a starting quarterback and can take a few hits without having any recovery problems and can peer over the offensive line to find his receiver in the open field without having to move around. Beck, however, would be one of the less high-powered quarterbacks in the pros. He doesn't have a majorly sized arm, and sometimes his velocity starts to sputter out as he pushes it towards his deeper threats. If you ask him to throw too far, defensive backs get in position to make more plays on the ball than they would at shorter intermediate levels when Beck's passing. He also has a hard time working outside of structure. When the pressure is in Beck's face, he's not mobile enough to maneuver himself out of harm's way, but he also doesn't have the poise or pocket presence to deliver a dart in the face of a defender. As defensive competition grows more stiff, he could have trouble adjusting to the NFL's tempo. For a player comparison, Carson Beck reminds me of Sam Bradford. Both Beck and Bradford had incredible accuracy and placement that made them great college quarterbacks, but their weaker arms made them less appealing in the pros. And both of them have injury histories that could impact their career, specifically in the shoulder. Bradford got some run as a starter, but never stood out as a top-tier player. I'm not sure Beck would either, given that position. Beck just has the energy of a third-round quarterback, a guy who gets a few starts and maneuvers his way into a few quarterback competition, but ultimately is more prized as a backup than a guy who will solve your quarterback problem for the long term. I think he'd be best served on the Vikings, Eagles, or Cardinals, where he could secure a quick backup role with starting upside. And that's the 2-minute drill.